So I'm sorry to focus right in on a wound like this, but it's a common wound dogs can get when they're hit by a car. You can see the bone there. The skin and all the tissue underneath has been worn away, and it's left a big open wound that we just can't suture. So what do we do with this wound? Well, one of the things we do is keep it clean, and we bandage it. And the type of bandage we use can be a regular bandage with antibiotics, but this is another type of bandage we use for big wounds like that called the sugar wrap. And you can see there's our dextrose. You can use dextrose, you can use honey, or you can even use granulated sugar. And you can coat the bandages with the sugar solution or honey or table sugar, and then you can put them right on the wound in order to absorb all the toxic products that happen as the wound gets rid of all the dead tissue. You see, first a wound has to clean up and get rid of all the dead tissue, all the stuff that's been worn away and is dying. Then it sends the healthy tissue and blood vessels in to regrow all around the leg. You can see we're putting a lot of absorptive cotton on it because it has to soak up all that discharge that was pulled out by the sugar and is naturally secreted when a wound is healing like this. A lot of discharge occurs. And then afterwards we'll put on a vet wrap bandage in order to keep it from getting too soaked and getting all over the house, and also keep some of that discharge inside so the dog can live at home too and keep the wound clean. Anyway, that's called the sugar bandage, and it's something you can use when you have a really bad wound that's really ugly and it's going to take a while to heal. It'll take several weeks, probably a few months for this wound to heal up. And once it does, then it should be okay. But that can happen when a dog's hit by a car. Those type of wounds are common, and they're hard to treat. And hopefully we can teach the owner how to bandage that wound so that they don't have to keep coming in every other day. You usually have to keep wrapping the wound every other day, and so you can take off the discharge soak bandage and replace it with a nice new sugar bandage with a little antibiotic. Also, the sugar wrap will sterilize that wound, so you don't need a lot of other antibiotics, because within 7 days it will be cultured sterile, according to the research I read, which is really interesting. So I thought that was an interesting bandage for people, vet students, and veterinary technicians to see. You can look it up and find out how to do it, and this is a little heads up on to use it on really ugly wounds. If you get a chance, check out Dog Dish Diet. It's a better way to feed your dogs. It's got a little book, Home Feeding Dogs and Cats, and also coming out with a new book, Dog Diet Answer Book. Have a great day.